in the New Testament, over and over again, this word called justified, right? And it's a funny word. But in the Greek, this word that's being used, it's a legal term, all right? And it's a legal term used to this day in a courtroom, all right? So you have a term being used that's deliberately charging or imputing or crediting an account. That's what it means. So what's happening is God, as judge, is crediting my account or imputing onto me that I am not guilty for what I've done, bless you. And I'm not only not guilty, I'm righteous. This is hard to understand. So when you look at Romans 3:20, if we turn to Romans for a minute, where Paul goes through this, he says, if I back up one, if I go to verse 19, we know that whatever the law says, it says to those who are under the law, so that every mouth may be stopped and all the world may become guilty before God. So this is what happens when people are entering hell. They're pretty much realize they are under God's law. Then we go to verse 20. And here what we have in Romans 3:20, all of a sudden it says, by following the law, by the deeds of the law, you can't be justified. God's saying, by doing works and the deeds in the law that I've written down for how to do what I want, you can't be declared right by me by doing those. Okay? Because the purpose of the law is to show you sin, make you knowledgeable of right and wrong. So he literally takes the time here to tell you, you can't be called right by me by doing right. What? Don't try so hard to do right, because doing right will not make you right. That is contrary to every other religious worldview. That's contrary to TV. You watch commercials, you watch shows, right? It's all about doing the right thing. God is saying, I don't try to do the right thing, because it won't make you right in my eyes. Are you following this? We can get sucked up in sermons all the time about following rules and, don't watch pornography and don't do this and don't do that. And pretty soon our Christian world becomes all the things I shouldn't do, right? And God's going, relax, you're going to do them anyways. That's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in you knowing me. All right. So if Romans 3:20 says the judge will not declare me just by obeying the law, then how can he declare me just? In our courtrooms, there's no way I can go into a court and say, I did those things, but you'll give me a break, right? I mean, I heard you're a good guy, right? So I brought in a bunch of my friends, and they're going to tell you of all the good things I do. That's not how the courtroom works. So how is it that this judge can declare me just when I'm entering his courtroom completely unjust, even if I do good stuff? It's a free gift. It's just so hard to understand this. Romans 5:16 says, the free gift came by offenses. You got to understand how this gift of salvation on the cross came. Because Adam and Eve sinned and offended God. And from that point on, people are offending God for history. That's all they do, all day long. In Psalm 11:7, I think it says, God is a just God, and he's angry with the wicked every day. Okay? Here we have a verse that says, but the free gift is because of your offenses. Who gives gifts to people who hurt you? Somebody comes and steals your car, you go down and you find them and you bring them a gift. Somebody beats you up, hurt you in a crowd, right? You're defenseless, they beat you up. Your first thought is, I gotta find them and give them a gift for Christmas. That's what's happening here. God, because of who he is giving you a free gift because of how bad you are.